Okay, well, I'm so excited and happy to introduce Ginger Coyote to the show. Hello, Ginger. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Hey, how are you doing?
Tara, how are you? You look
Ginger.
beautiful this morning.
Oh, thank you. How is it going in Hollywood?
It's very cold.
Is it really
Yes.
cold in February?
Yes. Surprise, surprise. Um,
Wow, that's amazing.
Sadly
Okay.
enough, Alex sent me this Valentine yesterday and he said it's gonna be cold. And I go, first you send me a thing, tell me I like it hot, and now it's freezing.
Oh, you've had some really crazy weather out there, haven't you?
Oh, a lot of rain,
Yeah.
mudslides, all kinds of stuff happening.
Okay, because yeah, I mean, we don't really hear about it in the news, really. You have to really look. But you've had a lot of freak weather. I
Yeah, we just had that shooting in Michigan. I don't know if you heard about that, but like 3 people were killed, 5 people injured. It's not as bad as the thing that happened with that Asian guy down here at the dance studio.
Oh
But
yeah, I've heard of that.
gun control we need.
Mm. And do you think you're going to get gun control out there?
Uh, there are bills passed in the state of California and Los Angeles, I know, against weapons that people carry. But basically, if the Republicans in Congress are just pro-gun because they're getting money from the NRA.
Right. Well, that's not very helpful, is it, to society?
No,
Um,
but thank God that Chris Murphy, that's in Connecticut, he's got some kind of bill passed, but he's a senator, but
yeah.
for to help with gun control. And then that young kid named Max Frost that's down in Florida. That's part of that whole that David Hogg and all those people that are against the guns and stuff because they were part of that school that had that mass killing.
Yeah, I think I heard about that as well. So, I mean, you just hear a lot of mass shootings happening in America. That's what we're hearing
Uh,
a little bit.
Not cool, not cool.
Not cool. But what is cool is having you back on the show. For those of you that don't know, Ginger Coyote has been on my radio show a few times, haven't you? Um,
Yes, one time even live.
yeah, one time live. That was
We
really
filmed it
wicked.
in at that place that you rented in that room. And
Yeah.
didn't they come and tell us that we were making too much noise or
Yes.
something?
Oh yeah, and we did a little bit of filming for the documentary about you. Do you remember?
Yeah, but remember we did the show too. In it was in a little room, not in the apartment that you rented, but
Yeah.
there was a place that we went into, and then someone came in and told us that it was private and that we were making too much noise.
Oh, they can't shut us up, can they, really? Well, it's wonderful to have you on the show. Ginger Coyote is the singer and the ringleader of the brilliant band White Trash Debutantes, and she's also been running punkglobe.com, Punk Globe fanzine magazine since 1977,
Yeah,
and that comes out every beginning of every
every
month.
month.
Yeah, so it's my mission and my intention to call you up once a month to go, hey, what's in your magazine this month? So that would be my first question, Ginger. What you've got the new look.
The new
Punk
issue so far,
Yeah.
we're still on deadline, but there's going to be always hot gossip, and I'm sure you'll be in there.
Oh,
I found a PDF file of your about the documentary, and I'm rerunning that about you, the interview
wow.
that I did. And
Cool.
we've got Adam Gomez, the drummer from the Dickies.
Okay, is that
And
the
then
one?
we're
Is
doing,
this the March issue?
yeah, this is March.
Okay, so you're working on, although February Punk Globe has just come out, it came out 1st of February, to be
Yeah.
fair. So that while that's coming out, you're then thinking about the next issue and getting
Oh,
that.
we've already started it. We, at the deadline for the March issues today, and so these are all interviews I've got coming up. But in the February issue, that we've got like we did that interview with Billy Halo from the Black Black Halos,
Yeah.
and
Really hopeless.
Billy Hopeless. Yeah, he's quite a character. Very nice.
He looks it. Fantastic front cover.
Yeah, it is fun. Mark does a really good job. He's very happy with the new layout too.
Yeah, yeah. It's very easy to navigate, isn't it? So I'm looking at all the stories as well. Wild women don't die; they just dye their hair and get wilder. the one and only Mary St. Mary.
Oh yeah, Mary St. Mary. She's in the issue, and Kira from Kira Rossler, who used to play in Black Flag, and and who else is in there? I have the stuff for but Mary St. Mary's a DJ up in Grass Valley, California.
What I love about your magazine, you're basically, you're showing us the bands and people that are in the States. They kind of like work scene, is that right?
Yeah, we're trying to give exposure to everybody. It's always nice to get big names and more critically more known names across all over, because that helps get the hits in. But of course, it's good. And then we've also got Judy from Betty Blowtorch, and Betty Blowtorch is the best band ever.
Oh, wicked.
All woman band, and their lead singer and bass player was killed in New Orleans about 17, 18 years ago. She was driving with a drunk driver. She was all NAAA and all that stuff, and she got in a car with this guy that was drunk, and she ended up getting her head chopped off.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, it was horrible.
Oh gosh! Whoa! That's just. Well, sorry.
Dave Mansfield again.
Oh, that's devastating. And so they've carried on since. Okay, I think it's time to play one of your songs.
Oh, good.
On that note, I mean, let's play a tune. Do you want to pick one of the songs that you would like us to play? Basically, if you could introduce it, and then I will play it.
Well, I sent you Hey Nick, and it's about Danielle Steele's son, Nick Traina. And he died when he was 19 years old, but I wrote this song about him. We hung out and we were good friends, and it's called Hey Nick, You Did Okay.
Okay, here it comes.
You left this earth way too soon, but I see you now when I look at the stars and the moon. That cute little twinkle in your eye is right up there in the evening sky. You were a rebel even as a child, never boring, planned a mile. You did it with style in your own way. Hey Nick, I just wanna say did it okay. way too short. You were always a pal who gave me support. And when you put your words into song, you were never at a loss. But when it came to the talk shows, you knew Jerry Springer was the boss. You were a rebel even as a child, never boring, blend of mine. Did it with style, in your own way. Hey Nick, I just wanna say you did okay. Hey Nick, did okay. Hey Nick, did okay. Hey Nick, did okay. Hey Nick. Although you're no longer here, I can still feel you always here. Be it a laugh or just a small sigh. But you know what? The best thing is I can still see that little twinkle in your eye. Hey Nick! You're okay, 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 hey Nick!
Wicked. That's Hey Nick.
Yeah.
by White Trash Debutantes. Excellent.
Danielle Steele is the romance novelist. I don't know if you know who she is or not.
Oh, say that
Oh,
again.
those-
Your voice went robotic then. Say that again.
I said Danielle Steele is the romance novelist, and that was his mother. And she, I wrote, well, basically, he was a punk, and he didn't really fit into the lifestyle that Danielle Steele has, but she feels real guilty because he was bipolar and
Oh.
sad.
So yeah, so Nick was Danielle Steele's son.
The romance novelist, the woman that
Yes.
puts out all those cheesy
I do.
romance.
I remember you telling me at the time as well when it happened.
Yeah.
Some time ago, and I can see that this song has been included on a compilation.
Punks for Ukraine. Yeah.
Brilliant. Can you tell us a little bit about that compilation CD?
Dave from MDC and Grimace Records are putting out benefit CDs to give money to the people in Ukraine who are suffering from the war. And they asked us if we would like to put a song on the compilation, and I gave them Hey Nick, and I'm happy to say that it's been getting a lot of hits, and also he said it's been making charts in different places too, which is good.
That is great, and it's great that people in the punk world are working together to do such a great cause, and that is a brilliant
Yeah, I
song.
mean, it's really cool that he does stuff for food not bombs, and also things like
Oh,
that. A lot of good causes, and he decided to do stuff for the people in Ukraine after seeing the devastation that Putin is putting him through.
yes. Yeah, apparently he's well, the news we're getting over here now is that he's testing his Satan 2 warfare, which can come and destroy the whole of the UK in 16 minutes. So it's like
Yeah, I know. I saw the thing
kids.
that he's really angry with Germany because Germany have sent tanks to Ukraine,
Yeah,
and they're fighting back pretty good with that too. So
yeah. It's
it's
quite a
very
strange,
sad.
it's very sad. It's quite a strange time. I was watching this program with Segs. We were watching this BBC drama called Life After Life, and it was quite deep, about a person that just keeps reliving their life, and every time they make a mistake, they kind of like are reborn again and then, hopefully the next time they don't make a mistake. It's kind of a bit like reincarnation.
Reincarnation, right?
Yeah, but the thing is like it was about a family in wartime, and I guess maybe with everything that's going on now, and obviously with me, like being born in Iran and seeing the war there, and now seeing this it come here in the UK, it's kind of like I'm watching that program Life After Life. You're like, oh God, war did happen here not long ago. Do you know what I mean? I mean, Segs can, like, his family were victims of war and bombing, and yeah, you just don't want it to go to that, do you? You want there to be an involvement, but sadly there
Well,
is.
especially with Putin, because I don't know if he's got the nuclear power, but I certainly don't want him to start World War III.
No. Well, if he does, UK is going to go first. So. Oh well.
Oh yeah, you're pretty close to where he's at, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's sad. He's after Germany now, and the United States. He hates Biden. He hates Hillary Clinton. All those people.
Yeah, it's terrifying world when you focus on it too much. That's why it's great to be focusing on doing good. Punk for Ukraine, Volume 3, that Hey Nick was on Grimace Records. You can find it on YouTube. So
Yes, and Dave MDC he's the best. He supports so much stuff, which
wicked.
is I can't Dave Dichter, I cannot rave about him enough. He's a very, very kind human being.
Oh, like you, like yourself.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
great.
he's been doing it. MDC have been around for, Millions of Dead Cops,
Yeah.
Dead Corporation, all that stuff. And he's been around for a long time, but he's still got the good heart. And, he's nearing retirement age, and he's out rocking yet. He's just touring all over the world and
Great.
posting pictures of him in India with elephants and stuff like that. I mean,
Oh, sounds like I need to stalk him a little bit on Facebook. Not in real life. Not like that. Oh, so tell us a little bit, tell our audience a little bit about, what's going on in the music scene over there near you.
Well, the music scene is still happening. There's in Los Angeles, there's the Redwood is still happening. A lot of the clubs have closed down because of COVID and stuff. So, but there's downtown seems to be a healthy scene. I don't go out that much because of my injury to the burn on my leg.
Yeah.
But so it's kind of hard for me to get out and go to places. So, I did go and sing and did a guest spot with MDC at a club downtown, which was like fun to do. It was with the Dead Kennedys and MDC.
Oh, wow. When was that?
That was like last October, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, nice. I keep seeing Della Biafro like posting kind of funny political things, but because we don't really know the American politics, I'm like, oh, I really wish I understood this, but I don't.
Yeah, and sadly, the Dead Kennedys that we played with, that we played with MDC,
drummer.
did not have Biafra as the lead singer.
Oh, of course. Yeah, sorry. I'm just and our dear drummer passed away as well. That was
Yes, Darren.
Oh.
Darren was a sweetheart, DH.
Yeah.
I saw a picture that East Bay Ray posted him and Michael Jackson's daughter, Paris. She was at the tribute
Oh,
for
wow.
DH. was
Oh,
just
that's
cool.
oh, that's really good. Okay, I think it's time for another song. I can't believe how fast time is going. So, would you like to introduce the next song you'd like us to play?
Well, this is a person that's going to be featured in the March issue of Punk Globe. It's Adam Gomez, who plays drums with the Dickies, and this is a nice old Ozzy cover that they do. Paranoid.
Wicked. Here it is coming up.
Good.
Oh,
I'd like to see your head bobbing up and down.
yeah.
Finished with my woman, 'cause she couldn't help me with my back. People think I'm insane because I am running all the time. All day long I search for things, but nothing seems to satisfy. I think I will lose my mind if I don't find something to qualify. Can you help me? Thought you would my brain. No, no. And so as you hear these words, I'm telling you now of my state. I tell you to enjoy life. I wish I could, but it's too late. Make a joke and I will cry, and you will never cry. Happiness I cannot feel. You feel me is someone real. I must be paranoid.
Hey.
I interviewed Stan Lee, the guitarist for the Dickies, a while back, and the real interesting thing about him is that his girlfriend is Mike Nesmith from the Monkees' daughter.
Oh, wow.
Or he just recently
There's a
passed
blast
away
from the rock and roll past.
from the Monkees, but
Yeah.
yeah, and that was cool.
And I think they were gonna the Dickies were gonna come to the UK last year and they couldn't come.
I think they're coming in June or July. That's what he said in the interview, that they were going to be going to the UK and places in mainland Europe. So you will get to see the Dickies again soon.
I do like them. They're definitely one of my favorite bands. I think when I first saw them the first time round was at the Astoria, which isn't there anymore in Tottenham Court Road. But wasn't the singer one of Joey Ramone's best friends as well?
Well, they were all pretty much friends with the Ramones. And after I'd done the interview with Stan, it was the day that Arturo, the guy that did all the designs and the lights for the Ramones, had passed away. And I remember going to their show and telling them that, and they were kind of shocked. And they dedicated a couple of songs to the Ramones.
Wicked.
Yeah, they were close with the Ramones. They used to play a lot together.
And you used to play a little bit with the Ramones as well, didn't you?
Yes, we toured with them. And I was very close with Joey.
How exciting. Oh, I just love that. I can't believe
And with Dee Dee. Dee Dee lived down the block from me when he passed away. I sadly had seen him a couple of days before in front of a record store on Highland, and I was walking home and I saw these ambulances in front of his building. And then all of a sudden, when I get inside on television, rock legend dead, Dee Dee Ramone.
Oh, babe, I must have been gutting, really. But you know what?
Dee Dee was fun. He was a nice guy. And, he... little paranoid at the end. When he was with Vera, he was grounded a lot better. And she really kept him in check. And Vera is a godsend, a good human being.
And she's still online. She's on Facebook and everything, isn't she?
Yeah, Vera's down in Florida now. She's doing good. She wrote that book, Poison Heart, about her time with Dee Dee, and she's doing a good. I love Vera.
Wicked.
She's a really good human being.
Just like you, baby. I can't believe it's been nearly, it's the end of the show time, really. So we got time for one more song. And then hopefully, Ginger, you will come back more regularly and give us
yes, and I'll be a little more prepared with what you want to talk about in the current issue rather than trying to put something in March. But the March issue is going to be exciting, though.
Sounds really cool.
And you can read more about you and the Dickies and.
Brilliant. Well, I could talk to you for hours, so I can't wait for you to come back. You'll be broadcasted out to Radio Reverb in Brighton and southeast of England, and also on the FFR YouTube. So a real honor to have you on board. We got one last song. Would you like to introduce it for us?
Well, yes, this is about a guy that I used to hang out with. He was a soap opera actor. He was on All My Children. He played Susan Lucci's stepson, Erica Kane, on All My Children. And his name is Rudolph Martin. And the song is called My Guy's Name is Rudolph.
Coming up.
Thank you. Bless you, Tara.
My guy's name is Rudolph, he's so fine, you see. He's a hot-looking actor who stands about 6'3". Oh, how I hate to kiss and tell, but then I think, oh, what the hell? He's so tall, he's so neat, he's a real sex machine. My guy's name is Rudolph. He's really, really hot. My guy's name is Rudolph. He really hits the spot. My guy's name is Rudolph. He's really, really hot. My guy's name is Rudolph. He really hits the spot. His name is Rudolph, with a face to adore, with lips that made for kissing. Hey girls, you don't know what you're missing. Oh, how I hate to kiss and tell. Then I think, oh, what the hell? He's so tall, he's so lean, he's a real sex machine. My guy's name is Rudolph. He's really, really hot. My guy's name is Rudolph. He really hits the spot. My guy's name is Rudolph. He's really, really hot. My guy's name is Rudolph. He really hits the spot. His name is Rudolph, and I knew you've heard it all before. He's just the kind of guy that you all want to score. Oh, how I hate to kiss and tell, but then I think, oh, what the hell? He's so tall, he's so lean, he's a real sex machine. My guy's name is Rudolph. He's really, really hot. My guy's name is Rudolph. He really hits the spot. My guy's name is Rudolph. He's really, really hot. My guy's name is Rudolph. He really hits the spot. My guy's name is Rudolph. So fine. My guy's name is Rudolph. He's all mine. My guy's name is Rudolph.
German actor and a model. He was a great
Oh,
guy.
what a great song. Well, you know what? I just really hope that one day we get to do a show together.
Yes, he
Oh,
got
really?
that song really gets the pit happening.
Yes, exactly. Fantastic. Well, thank you for coming on the show, Ginger Coyote. If anybody wants to know more, you just have to go to punkglobe.com, and there is a new issue out every month at the beginning of the month.
Yeah, it'll be the www.newpunkglobe.com or punkglobe.com.
Wicked. Cheers, Ginger. See you
Thank
next
you.
month.
Love you.
Love you more.